I'm Joanne from New Zealand, and today I'm going to show you how I make this little wee Santa. What you need to do is trace your pattern onto freezer paper. When you've done that, then iron those pieces onto felt, and this is what you'll come up with, which is my little wee Santa. So you're going to need 3 felts. You're going to need the white for the beard, the moustache, and the fur along the hat. You're going to need the red felt for the hat, and then you're going to need a skin coloured felt for the face, a couple of wee buttons, those are doll's buttons that I use, and a bit of Velcro to go on the backing felt. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that all off. I'm going to stitch on the beard onto the face. So I'm just going to stitch that just around the inside edge, and then I will attach the moustache and stitch all the way around that moustache. That's the first thing. But there's the lower half of the Santa's face all stitched. What I'm going to do now is just put this on, put the red hat on. I'm just going to take a couple of stitches just across the middle there to secure it, because once that's on, the next piece that goes on is the fur, and that I'm going to stitch all the way around. And it's going to hide the stitching of the red hat, so just place that on and just take a few stitches along the edge there. Now here are those few wee stitches that I've taken to secure that hat. It's right on the edge. Next thing you need to do is to position the fur edge or fur trim of the hat, and I like to use these clover clips, wonder clips, to put on there, and what I'm going to do now is stitch right the way around the fur trim in white. Right, here's the wee Santa. The next thing I'm going to do is I've made a little circle for his nose, and I'm just going to machine stitch that around, and I've just used one of these rulers and popped it on there and drew a little circle. I could do it in felt, but I don't like doing those fiddly tiny little pieces, so I'll just stitch that on, and then the next thing I'll do is I'll sew on those 2 doll's button eyes. Here's our Santa with his eyes stitched on. You'll notice I've also stitched on, just loosely caught with a few stitches here, his pom-pom on the end of his hat. So the next thing to do is to take your backing felt and stitch on a wee piece of Velcro. You can see the stitching on the back here, and then what I'm going to do is position the Santa with that Velcro. I'm going to have it right between his eyes. Position that on, and all you've got to do now is, using matching thread, is stitch red for the hat and white round everything else when I've stitched that all on, and it's just a matter of getting my scissors and neatly trimming Santa out. And here's our wee Santa all finished and sitting on the tree. I Velcroed him, and he can go anywhere on these trees, and that it's just looking rather stunning. So I hope you enjoy making your Santa for your Christmas tree.